This morning, the computer security company McAfee says threats to smartphones are on the rise, reaching a record high by the end of this year.
That report also found you are 76% more likely to suffer a malicious software attack or malware on an Android phone. Here to help us protect those phones, whichever they may be, CNET.com senior editor Bridget Carey. Nice to have you back with us this morning. So what is it about the Android that makes it more vulnerable?
Well, for one, there are just more Android phones than there are other types of smartphones. So the bad guys are going to target the biggest pool of victims. There are more Android phones being sold than iPhones or Blackberries. And two, there's another part to it. It's just a little easier to get an Android app into their app store than it is to get an app into Apple, which has kind of a tougher bouncer, so to say.
Oh, it's not good for an Android
For you,
guy
the Android user?
The Android guy. And what about iPhones or Blackberries, if we were to kind of bring it down to them as well?
They haven't found an attack, a virus on an iPhone yet. So
Not a single one?
It's just not out there yet. At least not these companies haven't found
Not that
one.
we're encouraging anyone to develop one.
Nothing is foolproof, though.
Yeah.
You know, we know that it can come anytime, and there have been a few attacks on Blackberries too, but very few.
Okay, so what specifically could some of this malware do to your phone?
Well, in short, they're after your money.
Yeah.
Most of them are doing something in the background that you don't even know, like sending expensive text messages or calling 1-900 numbers, and there's no record of it until you get your bill.
Well, this is sort of like a lot of the viruses that you would see, more of which on PCs, because there are more Windows users is typically the reason we've been given than Apple. So those are some of the things that they can do. So what do you do about it?
Well, you just be smart about what you're downloading. Now, the good news is that we're not going to really come across many of them in our typical use of smartphones because we're going after the popular apps. We're going after apps that our friends use. These bad ones are really lurking in the shadows of the App Store under generic names like hot girl everyday calendars or celebrity wallpapers, like things that you normally just don't come across.
Fell for it again. No, but you just have to be you have to be smart about it. If it's something like of a salacious nature, it's probably not going to be great for your phone, correct?
Exactly. And the thing about Android is that you can also buy an app that isn't in the normal Android marketplace app store. Yeah. You can buy it on a side store, which you don't know how good they're watching, and they could be something like disguised as, hey, free Angry Birds, but it's really not free Angry Birds.
So for people who do have Androids that are sitting home saying, uh-oh, now I'm under attack. How serious a problem is this overall are we looking at right now?
Right now, the numbers are growing in these reports because, well, naturally there's just more smartphones out there. It's going to keep growing, but it's not that serious. Don't have a panic attack. You can still buy an Android phone. It's just about being smart and knowing that it's going to get worse in time.
And where you, as you were highlighting, where you buy it from. So only buy it from
only buy it from
store.
Yeah, approved store. Look at the reviews. You know, you're going to be able to see if people are reviewing that it's a trusted app or not.
Is there any such thing as antivirus software for your phone?
There is. If it makes you feel better, you can go out and get it. They're making it for Norton and McAfee, but right now I don't think you have the rush to go get it. It's just about being smart on what you're downloading.
Yeah. Now, are apps the only way you can get viruses on the phone, or are there other ways as well?
The bad guys want to attack you any way they can. So you don't even have to have a smartphone to be attacked. You can click on a bad link. The thing about the smartphone is that things look strange because it's on a small screen. Yeah. You don't know if you're not on the right banking site because it already looks strange to you. You can't even tell. So triple check what sites you're on, type the URL in.
Bridget, thank you. We are under siege.
We are.